Hey, how's everyone doing? I hope everyone's having a great day. Today I would like to show you some options in panning a big band or a large orchestra. When you have, a choir and a soloist and you have a lot of things going on. So this is off my Christmas album that I'm working on. This is nowhere near done. But I thought I'd just show this to you anyway and let you hear what's going on. This is a big band with a choir and a trumpet soloist. I'll just play the band and the choir part, and I'll play a little snippet of it, and then I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, so as you can see, if you watched my last video on panning the big band, this is basically my go-to panning when I'm panning all my brass. As you can see, it's kind of muddying up the waters. There's kind of a lot going on here. So, you know, uh, here are some options for you, and maybe that might help. This might help you. So let's go ahead and turn off this trumpet player here, and let's do the first panning option. Now, this is a lot. I've heard this a lot on a lot of albums, a lot of Capitol Records albums, the Lou Rawls album, Stan Kenton, Manhattan Transfer. There's a lot of this. There's a lot of albums that this panning was done on, and it's basically a hard right, hard left type thing. And what they would do is so let's take our trombones. So you would just go like that, and then you would take your trumpet and go like this, okay? And you would take your bari sax, tenor sax, tenor one, tenor two, and then maybe do that if you wanted to, but you know. So let's hear how this panning works. Again, brass hard right, not hard right, but brass to the right, woodwinds to the left. So as you can see, it kind of cleared things up a little bit. Kind of gave the space for this choir that's singing here. And now that you mention it, I'm just going to do something real quick to this choir. I forgot to roll them off. They're kind of muddying up the waters there. There we go. Again, there's no, I haven't done any processing or anything on the choir yet, but as you can see, that kind of cleared things up. It kind of like made way for the choir. Now the second way to pan is what my teacher would call line them up on the wall, and it's a very simple thing. It's just you just line them up. Basically, that's what you do. You just line everybody up on the wall. And just from the bari, you start here, tenor, and then alto, tenor, alto one, and then you just basically create like a giant rainbow. Let's hear that. I've heard a lot of like nowadays, like Kelly Clarkson, Leanne Rhymes, a lot of that stuff. pan that way. There's also, I've seen this a lot in Nashville. It's the side by side, it's left and right. So you go left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, and so forth and so on, right? That's all you do. So basically, the idea behind this is that if you had a room mic that you were recording your brass in, say if your brass were recorded, and you would actually have two, you'd have a left and a right. And so what you would do is you would say, okay, well, first trumpet is on the left, more to the left, so that's where I'm going to pan him. So we have a room simulator here, so it should give you a good idea of, so it should give you a good idea of what this would sound like. Let me turn off the choir, and so you could get a really good idea of the kind of spread you're going to get. So let's hear the choir with it. All right, so that's one way. That's another way. That's hard left, hard right. And then there's standard way. I see this every now and then. It's the way you would actually see a big band. So let's take the saxes. Barry would be off to the right. Tenor 2, again, tenor 2 would be here. Tenor 1 would be off hard left. Alto 2 would be here. Alto 1 would be here. Trumpet, lead trumpet would be here. Lead second trumpet would be here. Third trumpet would be here. Fourth trumpet. You would have second trombone here. Lead trombone there. Trombone 3 there. And trombone 4 here. Let's listen to that. Let's hear that without the choir. Now let's hear it with the soloist. All right, so those are a few options on panning. Just pick what works for your mix. Me personally, after I've listened to the options here, I'm probably gonna go with the traditional brass on the left, woodwinds on the right, so I can create some space for my rhythm section and my voices here. Look how many voices I got here. So anyway, and plus I got a soloist. So yeah, that was just a quick view on our quick little run through on if you have kind of a large orchestra, and if you can see here too, I have I had those tracks hidden. I have woodwinds as well. They're not playing during that shout chorus, but I have woodwinds too. So I mean, it's a big band, and and you want to make sure, like I said, mixing for the moms. You want to make sure everybody can hear their voice. You can hear what's going on. So I hope that helps somebody. I hope if you have any questions, you have any comments, or anything I can help you with, just let me know. Go out there, make some great music. We'll talk to you later.